Hey, how you doing? This is Martin, owner and trainer of Fuller Fitness, and as I mentioned before, depending on which video any of you have seen, I told you I was going to do workouts that you can complete at home. The good thing about doing workouts at home is, one, not having to pay for a gym membership if you don't want to or can't do that. And then I'm at home, but I'm outside. I don't need a lot of space, but I have an abundance of space to try to do quite a bit of stuff if I decide to do it. But with the stuff I plan on doing for you, I don't need a lot of space. So the good thing about what I'm doing this week, possibly next week, the thing I'm doing this week, I don't know how many videos I'll be recording for you guys. But the good thing is not needing a lot of space, not having to move anything around, at least being out here and back, in my backyard. I didn't have to move anything other than the equipment that I brought outside, which wasn't a lot of equipment and it wasn't heavy and didn't take a lot of time. So it really depends on who you are, what you're doing, and why you're doing it. So in terms of this video, the focus is strength and balance, which goes together more than people might think, which is why it's so much fun for me. This is not a modified version, but you can do it. I'm doing push-ups, and I'm doing one-handed push-ups. I'm going to alternate. I might actually stay on one arm. I'm not sure. But I'm not doing a modified version. The modified version of a push-up is for you to do it on at least one knee, if not two. All right, to make it less challenging for the person that's doing it. I'm strong enough currently, hopefully always will be. All right, so again, the focus is on one arm, one side. All right, and then I'm gonna do it at a different angle. For those that might help. So the focus is to do it on each side. For me, the goal is to have equal strength and equal balance on both sides. So I'm gonna do this one more time before we get into something else. Excuse me. The focus is on the chest, but you're getting the front of the shoulder and then your three muscles back here and your arm, even though the focus is on the chest. All right, so on to the next one. Thankfully, the weather is better than I thought it might be today. Hopefully the rest of the week, if not the rest of the season as well. I'm in Rochester, New York, depending on where some of you are. Okay, not that it matters, but for those who might be wondering a little bit, the equipment that I'm using, I don't get paid, so if you afford it, if you buy it. So again, this is to show it to you because I like to do it, and I believe it works. If I didn't believe it would work, I wouldn't have bought it, and if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't have bought it either. So these are dynabells. I don't know why they're called that, but they're called dynabells. There's a bunch of stuff you can do with them, and again, with all the home workout videos I plan on doing this week, maybe next week as well, you'll see some things, especially the stuff I'm going to do after using these. All right, so again, these are called dynabells. The dynabells that doesn't necessarily matter to me. That's just a coincidence as far as the weight. So the next one is something called a fly, to where you're working the middle of the chest. But again, even though the focus is the middle of the chest, you're getting your front shoulder, and then as long as you're active, you're working your abs. But because you have to balance to not fall or hurt yourself, you're working your abs that much more. So again, even though I'm not using a lot of weight, I'm not going very fast, it still works so much without you needing a lot of equipment, a lot of room, not having to do a lot of stuff, because this alone is doing a lot in terms of having to get up off your knees like this, and then there we go, open the door, then close it, all for the sake of trying to work your chest or a different part of your chest. One more. Okay, then I'll do it this way. All right, this is just for the sake of showing you guys some of the stuff that you can do at home. And to be honest, this is the second time I'm recording this video due to a neighbor being as loud, as disrespectful as possible, blasting music, even though I'm not even sure that person lives here. But anyway, recording this video because I feel it's important to help you guys figure out what you can or what you can do in your apartment, in your house. And by me coming outside today, it's just so that I didn't have to move the couch, the table, my cat not getting in the way. And she likes to make an appearance every time I pull my phone out to record, which might be cute, but she gets in the way. So I'm going to do the same thing one more time before I move on to something else, for today at least. And then likely do something again tomorrow. So the same thing I just did. Open the door, close. Not to say that you won't be able to do this at the gym, because I have. But the focus of this video and the next video is for you to do this stuff at home. So now, again, this is not to say you have to get it, but in terms of interest and fun, I bought this. Came with this. I gotta put it on here, this on top of here, and it's making all my exercises, but specifically for today, my push-ups, it's making my push-ups more challenging. Actually, the ab workout I'm going to do for you today too. So all right, so you put the board on here, which makes it to where it's going to challenge me more, because I've been doing push-ups for a while. I think my mom might be able to tell you about that also. I don't know how much of this she might watch or not, if at all, but here we go. And again, this is not gender or age specific, so I'm not doing the modified version, but you can. So as far as push-ups are concerned, I'm not on my knees. If you have to be on your knees when you do them, feel free to do that if you have to make sure you don't hurt yourself. All right. Alright, so maybe you'll see it a little bit better by me turning it. So again, with this piece, putting a board on, it makes it to where you have the balance to try not to fall. Probably slow you down some in terms of being safe, but if you can do it kind of fast and safe, go ahead and do it. Safe and fast usually don't go together, but I'm experienced enough to do what I'm doing, so I believe I'm all good. All right, same thing, different angle, just so you can see it, a little bit more in terms of what's going on. The focus is on the chest, but you're also working the front of the shoulder and the back of the arm. So depending on what exercises you put together to complete a workout, you won't have to do as much, depending on what it is and how you do it while you're doing it. Some people do too much, but there's a lot of people who do too little. All right, so same thing, different angle. Okay, set that up. Come on up. If you have to, do it on your knees. For those who might do this, this is called Rev Balance. Ooh, ooh. All right. As far as that board is concerned, there is a lot of stuff that you can do on it. Today, the focus is on strength and balance for my chest. So, but I'm also going to do something specifically for abs on here as well. All right. I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but feel free to send me a direct message on Instagram with any questions, comments, or concerns. If you have negative comments, keep it to yourself. Negative comments, I want to say stupid comments, but that depends on what you consider to be stupid. So feel free to ask some questions as far as the exercise, the workout, the equipment. Again, I don't get paid if you buy the stuff. So again, this is just to make suggestions with equipment, because obviously I have it. This is my stuff. And as far as I remember, I didn't spend a lot on this board or the dumbbells. Actually, I don't think I spent a lot on the dumbbells. The dynabell dumbbells I used in the beginning, and this board I believe it was less than $90. So again, depending on what you consider expensive, but I believe I spent less than $90 on this board and the piece that came with it. So again, I don't get paid for that. I bought it because I wanted to buy it, which I did with all of my equipment actually. So this is specifically to work the abs. And to be honest, I did this for the first time today. So if it looks challenging for me, then it's because it's literally the first time I did it today, to challenge myself. So be careful if you do it, whether you're experienced or not. All right, so I'm doing a tricep where I have to move my knee to the opposite knee, the same side knee, my knee on the same side of my elbow, and then move it in the middle. All right, so, and I'm doing it on both legs. So if you have to take a break, for anyone that does this or anything like it, have at it. I'm gonna try not to. All right. This is the abs. Man, so again, depending on your capability and comfort level, add that to your ab exercise, your ab workout. You don't have to use that board. In fact, I just got this board this year, probably in January, and did it, well, not that, but did certain things on here myself, obviously, to make sure I can do it before I do it with my clients. So my clients get upset with me at times, thinking that stuff I'm asking them to do is too hard. And then sometimes you wonder if your coach or trainer can do it. I do it first. And then obviously you just saw me do it. So for any current clients or future clients, I do it first to make sure it's safe and fun, and then to make sure it actually works. So again, I don't get paid if you get this or not. Yeah. I don't get paid if you buy these. This is just to show you that you don't need a lot of space, and you don't necessarily need a lot of equipment, especially seeing that for me, instead of moving the couch, the TV, or my cat getting in the way, what she likes to do, especially when I pull my phone out to record anything, she seems to make sure she's either walking on me or just in the way. Again, this is just to show you guys what you could add if you decide to do that, but you don't have to. Especially seeing that for me, I bought it because it's fun and it works. So that's just extra for me, and it wasn't all that expensive. So, and that's almost regardless of how much some people might make. Also, the fact that I did all that in less than 40 minutes, I believe. So it don't take a lot of time. Not only did it not take a lot of time, I can do more if I choose to. But I'm an active person anyway, with all the stuff that I'm doing. So I don't have to do more than this until my next workout, which will be tomorrow. I don't know if that means I'll record what I'm doing tomorrow, but again, it don't take a lot of time. You don't need a lot of space. You don't need a lot of equipment. And shoot, it's up to you if you do it with someone or not. So again, if you have questions, hopefully questions relevant to the exercise, the equipment, or possibly hiring me as your trainer, whether it be live online, in person, now that it's spring, live online where you can work out anywhere, and we can, I can help you from wherever you are. And then if you do online workouts with stuff that was already pre-recorded, that you can do anytime on your own, and still ask me questions if you have any. So if you leave your information at fullerfitness.trainerize.com and go to the client area, and then fill out the initial information there for those that are interested. And again, you can still message me, whether you send me a direct message on Instagram, you send me a comment under the video on YouTube, or send me a message on the Facebook fan page that this will also be on. Again, I'm here to help if you actually let me do it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Feel free to share it with people that you believe might be interested in what I'm saying, what I did, and anything I plan on doing in the future, which currently will be based on strength and balance. So I won't be lifting anything heavy this week, at least hopefully. Not lifting anything heavy this week, next week, and I don't know what's going to happen after that, because I think I'm going to get the itch to start lifting heavy again. So this week, next week, but either way, I'm going to try to make it to where the stuff is for what you can do, at home without needing a lot of a space, without needing a lot of equipment. I will be using equipment in everything I'm doing. So again, this isn't for everyone. If you're looking for stuff, suggestions and stuff like that with to not use equipment, that's not what I do, because again, I enjoy doing stuff like this. So this is Barton, owner and trainer of Fuller Fitness. Hope you enjoy the next video as well.